Mindscreed. We're here.
I'm the Google man.
Flyingface.
What's the topic? Every episode I watch, you've got a topic, and I feel left out.
The topic. We've got plenty of topics.
Like Tawonga's dead. Sorry, Tawonga.
Did I say Tawonga couldn't make it already?
Yeah, you said no, not on the video. No,
sorry guys, Tawonga couldn't make it. So we still have him here in a sense. This is my friend Patrick Burns. He's like a childhood friend who really like made my schooling a lot better than it was. But we haven't seen each other in ages, so we've just been like, we meant to start recording ages ago, but we've just been like reminiscing on like some funny times and that.
like dressing up as Derek and Corey in a leather jacket, falling over twigs and chasing Moses in a scream mask.
Yeah, do you think I should like try find them and put them in the description?
Definitely.
Yeah, we
it was like eye to eye, Billy.
Yeah, that's it. And with Dominic.
Yeah. Oh my god, Dominic in my house and then he couldn't act.
It's like
amazing.
Maybe no, it's not embarrassing.
Nah, it's not embarrassing.
It's funny shit.
We were kids.
Yeah. You should check it out though. We did like some like little comedy sketches and whatnot. But looking forward to it. We were just speaking about like what could we come up with like in this day and age now that we're older and hopefully more funny, I guess. But even when we were funny, it was only me and you found ourselves funny.
I think that's still.
Sorry,
I'm sorry, man.
I'm doing it, man.
I feel bad, man. Rest in peace. Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, he's gone. Oh, yeah. I think he had to work or something like that. But you know when you have like that friend where you just keep laughing and getting like 6 packs and that, that's probably like the majority of what our relationship was like.
I haven't got a 6 pack. You fucking liar.
I think like majority of the time we probably thought we was on drugs in school. I remember Mrs. Dawson asking me if I was on drugs.
Oh, really? But then again,
what?
Oh, Miss Dawson, like, she made us feel like we was on drugs with a chin.
Ouch.
Like her chin was just like.
Yeah, I don't. Is that like some sort of disease or
inbred?
She just. She did have a bit of a big chin. I'm not judging. I'm just stating.
So
based that way.
I have watched every episode of The Mindscreed, and I've got to say,
it's shit.
No, it's all. Yes. Point 1. Point 2. It's all pretty peaceful, but I think I'm gonna bring some harsh, nasty realities to it. Just some mean shit.
Take it away.
No, you just like whenever shit comes up, you know, like Miss Dawson's inbred cunty chin.
I'll beep that out, but I'm not going to.
You don't know how to beep it out.
No, I don't. You know, I tried one time with my first ever YouTube video. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna beep out swears, I'm not gonna swear, blah blah blah. And then I edit it and everything, I upload it, I say like, fucking or something like that. And I watch it through and I'm like, you don't have to fucking blah blah blah. And then like 10 seconds after it goes beep. And I'm like, fuck's sake. Like I wasn't able to do it. I'm still working on editing, guys. I need to work on some stuff. But it's kind of difficult, man. It's kind of difficult.
Should we come up with a topic?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Oh, what's with it?
Any funny times you can remember? Reminiscing again.
9 o'clock.
What, about 9 o'clock?
It's a funny time.
What?
It's a funny time.
Oh.
9 o'clock is like. you got the one up there, and the one's there, and it makes a perfect right angle. Everyone thinks a right angle is like that, so it's like you. Well, it's the camera says like that, yeah, 9 o'clock. I don't know which side I'm on the camera.
So that's Patrick today, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Cancelled.
Cancelled. I remember one time like doing all-nighters and that, and I think we was online just like playing games or something like that. And
yeah,
we just had this really funny atmosphere because we've been cooking or something like that. And
we didn't cook, we pot noodled.
Yeah,
that's what we did.
There was no cooking really.
Yeah, pot noodled.
What's like one of the funniest experiences you can remember from school?
from school. There's too many, and I think we're all a bit horrible, like without like naming names, because we were dickheads.
Yeah, we were pricks. I think we weren't that bad, but we were a little bad.
We were fucking arseholes.
We just had a lot.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, sorry about that. Honestly, man. Like, if I ever like treated you like a dickhead or called you bad things, I was just a kid. Me and Patrick, I don't know about you, but I probably like had a lot of anger and pain inside of me.
I think you're still a cunt.
Slightly.
Not you.
Oh.
Them.
Oh.
Reverse psychology, you apologise and then you get them when they think that you're at your weakest.
I like that.
And then you turn around and you go, I'm actually still a prick. Fuck you, go to hell.
There was a book saying about that. Why do you think we was like that though? We was like really different compared to them all.
I don't know. We were children and we found things funny that probably shouldn't have been funny. Plus, it was puberty and hormones, so
Yeah.
we was like hyperactive and angry and trying to show off all the time. Like, speaking of hormones and angry, one of the funniest times, without naming names, I remember a member of someone in our maths class slapping his dick on another member of our maths class face.
What the
I'll tell you after
What?
the video.
Really? Like, actually had it out?
Yeah.
Like, was this you?
No, I've got a tiny dick. I couldn't slap mine on the face if I was on the face.
I didn't hear that. You said you got a tiny dick.
Yeah.
Wow, what the fuck? Yeah, our school wasn't the best.
Our school was great.
A grape?
Yeah, it's Ribena. No, I remember though.
Why? Do you remember why they did that?
Because it was funny.
Wow, I just got dick slapped.
It's basically constitutional rape. Like,
I guess you could
yeah,
support
yeah,
that,
yeah.
You could get away with that sort of thing.
Could you?
Okay. Well, I did twice.
Oh.
On myself.
What? Wow. Yoga. That's yoga for you.
I ain't done that shit in ages, man.
What? Slap your own dick in your
Yeah.
face or yoga? What else? What funny things can you remember?
Not funny. Maybe it was funny to me at the time, but I was
Yeah,
just being
that's
a
what I mean.
prick.
Funny to you at the time, but like, I know for a fact you get like just then, like it was funny at the time. It's not funny now, but remembering it and explaining it, it still makes you laugh.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you a dick.
I remember one time. Should we mention names?
I don't know.
Like, there
No one watches this.
They're not going to be watching it. No, fuck it, I won't mention names.
We'll come up with nicknames.
Right.
Wait. Sorry. We'll write the real names on there so we know who we're speaking about.
Alright. If we were.
But we'll use nicknames. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, it's one. Oh, it's gone again.
It's gone. Yeah, so.
I remember that doing that old trick with Paul. Let's call him Paul.
Paul, yeah, Paul.
I'll probably tell you after.
Yeah, Paul.
And I was like put your nose there, and there was like a book. So it was like, it's just an old bullshit trick. Don't judge me for this. This is a time ago. You can if you want. I don't care. Yeah, I just told him to like put his. It's crazy what people would do. You just tell him to do stuff, innit?
Yeah, it's weird.
So I said, put your nose there. So he put his nose there, and then I just went bam, kind of hit his head. So his head hit into the paper, and that to me was hysterical. And that was really funny. I remember one time having a paper cut kind of war like
Paper cut war.
yeah. So
Okay.
so we'd go like that, and I'd think, well, I'd say like do this and blah blah, and then I'd just go yeah, and then cut them here.
Oh my god.
Must.
Can you remember the phase that you basically started with Johnny and Johnny Jr. and then Johnny John, and it was basically you just choke yourself until you pass out.
What the fuck?
Can you not remember ever doing that? You basically just used to grab your Adam's apple.
Me?
Yeah, you used to grab your Adam's apple and then like the three guys started copying you. You used to grab your Adam's apple, you used to choke out, and it was basically the equivalent of, you know, like when people press that one.
I remember someone trying to do
It was
that to me, and I was
basically
like, no.
it was basically the equivalent of that, and you did that and you got really red and then you and just drop.
I don't remember doing
You
that.
did it in history class in Miss Busker.
I remember holding my breath though.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
but there was a lot of
But part of strangling.
self asphyxiation.
What? I don't really do. I still am slightly. But aren't we all?
Wow.
No? It was early morning, I came in and there was like Peter, there's some other guys, so I've got their names. It was all like around, sorry. It was like around in a circle, and we was all holding our breaths, so you could hold our breaths the longest.
Yeah.
I won. But I fainted.
Because they was all dead. You was actually breathing through your nose and all like, you're like,
It was confusing as fuck though as well. I just remember waking up, like my ass was hurting, I don't know what it did, but my ass was really sore, my head was sore, and you know, like in a dream, when you wake up, it felt like a dream. I opened my eyes, and I thought, all these guys like standing, looking down at me, and you know, and then I get up and like, I don't feel too good, man, and then I got off scot-free, went home. I was like, yeah.
I thought you meant a different way of getting off.
No.
A bunch of guys circling around you. It's like I got off. No, one of them. Not a terrorist. What other funny shit?
We used to shout out dildo a lot in class.
We used to shout. We used to throw glue sticks up on the ceiling a lot as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
Do you remember hard not naming names, you know. Because you want everyone to remember, but like,
I feel like you can with some people, but some of it's like stuff happens, so you can't.
Can you remember Tom, like, with the super glue and the hot glue gun, and he used to put the tiles on his hands?
What tiles?
He went in art and design with a glue gun, and he basically glued tiles to his hand.
He was funny, man.
Tom was hilarious, man.
I remember like throwing spitballs as well on the ceiling, me and Abdul, in English. You should just get them and put up our hands, but instead of putting up our hands, we'll go at that, but then we'll chuck it on the ceiling. And then we was there thinking we was all smart, smoking that. Like, they're never not gonna know who it is, but we're fucking like sitting under them, and there's like 100 like spitballs above us. And I remember in French as well with a substitute teacher, the whole class was doing it, throwing spitballs up. So every time the teacher would turn around, we'd all like throw them, and it'd be like, and then he'd turn around, and then I would just be like this.
Speaking of French, it just reminded me of one of the funniest things that I think I've ever done in my whole life. I think it was in like year 9, year 10, and I was in like the highest grade of like French.
Yeah, he was a high grade for loads, man.
Like I was
a smart guy.
I was with Riyadh in French. Like, I'm only naming Riyadh because it has nothing to do with him. But like, I was with Riyadh, and like I can't remember which the teacher was. It was either Mr. Nanak, big black dude.
Yeah, he's a prick.
Or yeah, he must have been Mr. Nanak because he was like only around then. Like, there was the other shit French teacher who was like a PE teacher. She was a cunt. She sniffed my Boost.
What?
You remember energy drink Boost?
Yeah.
Tastes like piss. She
Oh,
was like full on like, what is this? I was like, it's a fucking drink. But yeah, it must have been Mr. Nanak, and he used to split me and Riyadh up because he used to speak a lot. And the desks in French was single desks. They weren't like dual desks. And if I can remember, I'm not too sure. But it was the last class of the day, and Riyadh always used to have his basketball. And like, obviously people used to bring in the basketball, and like someone used to bring it home and then bring it back, and it was just weird because no one was like, oh, I'll bring it home. It was just, oh, I've got it, I'll bring it and bring it back. And I had the basketball, and I had this purple hoodie, and Mr. Nanak told me to take off my hoodie. So yeah, I got sat at the back, Riyadh got sat at the front because Mr. Nanak liked Riyadh and he wanted him to succeed. So I got the basketball, ripped up my book, I ripped the tiny piece of paper off, 3 pieces, and I drew an eye and an eye and a mouth, and I licked them, and I put them on the basketball, and I put the basketball in the hoodie, and like I pushed the chair up against the place, so like the basketball rested on there, like in between the sofa and like sofa, desk and the chair, and the hood was on the basketball.
So it looked like you?
And he had it was a basketball Billy. It didn't look like me. He had paper eyes and a paper mouth with no nose, and like I put the one arm, like the sleeve, on the book, and I put like a bunch of screwed up paper there, and I stabbed my pencil for the paper so it looked like he's drawing. And I crawled and sat next to Riyadh, and I sat there for the whole lesson. The whole lesson.
Some genius shit.
It was amazing.
Wow.
Oh, it was great. I don't think I got knocked down to like set 3 or something.
Was it like lower to the lower sets?
Yeah, man.
Probably like everything. Maybe everything. Did you ever go on any of the school trips?
Yeah, man, you went Ogwen?
No, Ogwen.
Ogwen?
Oh, that was.
Mm.
Love to that, man.
Ogwen Cottage. That was amazing.
That was where our friendship blossomed.
Good times.
Oh.
Was it?
Yeah. We didn't speak to each other before that. We had beef before that.
Yeah, I remember. Everyone, it was like a Jerry McCall show, but like.
Because like I was new in year 7, like I come into year 7, and me and you got in shitloads of arguments for no reason. And then like year 8 and Ogwen come round, and then everyone started fighting in Ogwen. And me and you started doing French accents around the table in the morning, and then we just had fun.
I remember having a few like scrap fights in the dormitories and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I remember like Ashley.
Yeah, that was bad. I still feel bad about that, but
Not the foam thing. I mean like the turbo. Remember, bear in mind guys, we're really young kids here, and like a lot of shit never happened. He was like, was you there?
I was in Ogwen, I just can't remember the towel.
He was like wearing some towel or turban or something like that. No, it might be Jordan.
Couples.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
And he was just like doing a funny
So
accent.
much for naming people.
He was just doing a funny accent and stuff, and was recording him making funny videos, and then one of the teacher things walked in.
Oh man.
But yeah, I remember Ashley's one was like with, I think it was MM and, what's his name? Reese, yeah. I ain't seen him in ages.
Reese left. Reese left school.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah. I don't know what MM's doing. Mama doing.
Yeah, I think it's in Egypt or something at the moment.
But like, so much for naming names. I'm bringing some edge to the show. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, can you remember? Because like, back in the day it was hilarious because I was crushing hard for some reason on Kirsty Griffin.
Yeah.
And then you got with Kirsty Griffin.
There was so much beef over women.
Oh man, no, but I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then like, you got with Kirsty Griffin. But like, Ashley got with Misha. Dale got with Carly.
Yeah,
Dale got with Carly.
This is all on the same trip.
Yeah, Dale got with Carly. You got with Kirsty. And then basically the only girl that was left was Charlotte, the one that looked like Shrek. Yeah. And like, we was all sitting there, and I wanted to go to bed because there's like the common room before you go to bed, isn't it? And I remember like all the girls was like, we go, Charlotte. I was like, well, fuck off. Stephen's on my right, Jordan's on my left. And I was like, yeah man, good angel, bad angel. So what should I do, guys? Stephen goes, don't. I go to Jordan, oh, Jordan must be my good angel. What should I do? Don't. And the girls were pissing me off. I was like, if I say yes to going out with you, will you leave me alone? I was like, yeah. Oh, fine. She got really happy. I think she really liked me. This is how much we were dickheads as kids. I think she really liked me in it. Because she went on a fucking rampage. Because the day after I was like, what have I done to myself? And then Dale got off the bus after we got out of Ogwen, off the trip, in the little dorm, and she was walking down the road. And Dale jumped off the bus and shouted, Charlotte, you don't! Yeah, I think she went off crying.
Oh,
She packed all of her bags, demanded that she get sent home, and she caused all the room fights because she trashed.
whoa.
She went in and trashed the room where I think like Stephen and like Rahul and everyone was sleeping because she thought I was sleeping in that room.
Oh.
Right. And then those guys thought it was us. Me, you, Mamadou, Reese. Ashley was in there for a while and he left because of all that toothpaste shit. We was bad children.
Was that us though?
Yeah, I'm sorry, it was all of us. I'm sorry, Ashley. Yeah, it was all of us, toothpaste and cotton buds.
Who else did we do it to?
Everyone.
That's an old one, isn't it?
Yeah.
When people are sleeping.
Mate, Mr. Condowe made me sleep in the hallway on the floor for that.
What the fuck?
Like all night, he made me sleep on the floor with just my blanket and a pillow on the carpet. So because we was being too loud and speaking at it, he was like, Patrick, get out, you're too loud. But yeah, I remember the day after when Charlotte went on a rampage and she must have wanted like some rebound thing, and then that thing started popping up. Everyone remembers it.
What thing?
About racing Kondowe.
Oh.
Can you remember it?
Yeah.
Let's not
Mention any name.
let's not point the fingers.
Did you just do that eyebrow thing? Did we do it at the same time?
You did it at the camera and then I did it at you, and then you looked at me and I looked at the camera and did it. But yeah, let's not point the finger. Yeah, man, I'll go on. This is gonna get like parental, like restricted or
It
something.
already is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no it's not.
Yeah, it's gonna.
We was meant to, but I don't know how you do that anyway.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. I'm already really like young anyway.
Yeah.
It's like 25 and up.
Okay.
Don't know why I did that.
What did you do?
I don't know, I just looked at the camera weird.
Kondowe.
Tawonga's been quiet, isn't it?
Oh no, man. What do you think, Tawonga? Can you remember any school things? Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh, he said, you remember that time Mum doing wrist fingered Charlotte? Oh,
Yeah, well, that was really good.
yeah, I love it was sick. Remember drama? Drama was fun.
Yeah, they're probably my favourite subjects, art and drama.
Yeah, but can you remember when we had that drama exam and me and you didn't want to do it for some reason, and we snuck into the drama class when the exams was going on?
Oops.
But we somehow got away with skipping class because we went and sat up on the windowsill and pulled the curtains around us so we could listen to everything everyone was saying and no one knew who was in the room.
Did we hide in that?
We just hid
for the hour?
hid for the hour on the window and just stared at other classes across the hallway.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of like other times. We had was you ever part of the Jackass boys? We started.
No, but I remember like everyone just jumping off of stairs. That was before my time.
Oh.
That was like year 8 before we become friends. Those videos were fucking hilarious, just Moses jumping off of stairs and shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was one of the viral ones.
Mm.
I got that attention. I was like, fucking hell, he's mad. Madman. That, do you know
He
much
used to
of
slap wasps.
slap
Wasps? Can you remember?
No.
We used to walk home with Tom and everyone every day. We used to go play Urban Chaos in the bushes down Tom's area. But Moses, like, used to go up to bushes. Like, Moses was hilarious, man. He was amazing. He used to go to the shop. Everyone used to buy like cans of Coke because they used to be like 4 for £1, if you remember. And Moses used to buy a coconut.
What?
He would buy a coconut and then go to the wall by Tom's house, smash it, and then drink the coconut.
Oh no.
And then eat the coconut. But then he would go up to a bush and find a bee or a wasp on a leaf and just go and just slap the wasps.
Fuck that.
It's cool, dude. It's cool, dude.
Yeah, he definitely helped like with my experience in school. I had so many laughs with that guy.
I think everyone did, because we was all pretty much on the same wavelength. There was those like, because there was all us lot. There was like that big group of us, where like we was all into different things, but we all kind of had the same sense of humour and piss took everything. And then there was like it sounds really cliquey, like some shit stereotype. But it's like, then there was like the girls that used to like smoke with the dickheads beyond the basketball courts. And then there was the nerds that used to like sit on the stairs all the time. But then there was just either all of us in art club with Miss Martin or in the basketball courts fighting each other and playing basketball. That's pretty much it.
What category do you think we fell under?
Dickheads.
Yeah.
Dickheads.
Us two as an individual, as like a group, just me and you, or like what would we have been?
I don't know about you, but I'm the Google man.
I think we fell into like gamers, like the group of us.
I reckon without drug use and the kind of stereotypes that you see in American movies, we probably fall in under the stoner category. Just the way we acted, just fucking idiots to everyone. We were like is it Skull and Bones from Power Rangers? The two assholes.
Oh,
You remember them? The skinny and fat dude. That was basically us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you was the fat dude.
I liked Mrs. Martin. She's probably my favourite teacher.
Miss Martin was great, man. She was like the best inspirational person ever growing up. She helped with a lot.
Yeah, she felt like a real, actual
Person.
Yeah.
Like no matter how old he was. I feel bad for some of the stuff like the kids done, because like kids are dickheads. I'm not going to deny that.
I don't think about it like you
like kids talk and should like tell the class to be quiet, and then like you just carry on and should get really upset. But yeah, kids are dickheads. Felt really bad. Oh shit. That's another funny story about Moses, because Moses is a very, very, very lovable guy. Moses, come on the podcast right now. Come on.
That'd be sick. I'll have to try to do that.
Bursts through the door.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. That would be wicked.
Slaps us because he thinks we're wasps. I just remember speaking to Miss Martin in class one day, and we was there, and Moses was speaking, and he was going crazy and joking as usual, and we was all laughing. And Miss Martin was on our table speaking and laughing and like drawing with us. And she turned around to Moses and went, Moses, you're crazy, you're a very like, lovable guy. And I turned around and was like, bear in mind, like, this is how much of a dickheads we was. Like, and like slightly racist because of like the cliques we was in, like growing up. Like in the way that like we never really saw people as like a different race or colour, because it was just like, you know, like you always see people treading toes when they call someone like black. Have you ever noticed older people when they go, it's the black one, and they'll be like, it's the tall one with the curly hair, and they'll never mention skin colour. I think growing up in that school, and that school being really fucking multicultural, fucking bless me, shit ton of like mad shit, just growing up.
We just laughed at it, we never took that like, whole thing so serious, innit?
But like, Miss Martin turned around to Moses and went, you're a very lovable guy. And I was like, yeah, he's kind of like Marmite anyways. And Miss Martin went, what, because you either love him or hate him? And I was like, no, because he's black and smells. Sorry Moses, man.
But like, saying that without people you didn't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Say, but like even then, like saying it, people are looking and be like, "That's fucking raw racist." But it's not. I've just said his skin colour and his body odour.
I remember one time we had smelly sack and that smelly blah blah.
Oh yeah.
Very smelly socks or something. It was on the trampoline.
Oh,
back at mine.
Oh yeah.
Well, we used to have fights on trampoline
Yeah,
as well.
that was
It was
amazing.
next level. Yeah, it was good.
Getting drunk at yours was hilarious.
Oh gosh, we did a lot in it.
Oh man.
What about like Truth or Dare with Paul?
Truth or Dare
Yeah.
with Paul. Still got that.
Not much, no. I haven't for some time.
Like there's a memory that you've just brought on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you really remember it. It was hilarious.
Well,
Because it was me, you and Paul, and it was the first time we all got drinking together. And it was when, no it wasn't the first time, it was when we had like Misha and her mate who lied about a bunch of shit around.
yeah.
And like,
She was different, innit?
yeah, she was fucking horrible. And I destroyed her. On social media, like any good child. It was the second time we got like drunk at yours, like me, you and Paul, and it was Halloween. And everyone from school and outside of school and like Paul's mates and everything was like, yeah, we'll show up. And they was all going to come to yours to drink, and then we was all going to go to the Magnet, and we had a tent and everything, and it was Halloween, and we was all going to have a piss up in the massive tent and a bonfire like Halloween. And it's me, you and Paul carrying rucksacks full of alcohol, like at 16, 15, like it was heavy as fuck. And we got there, no one showed up, so we just had shitloads, and we didn't know what we was drinking because we was too young. Like we was just like, I don't drink anything, yeah. And like, no one showed up, and then we had to drag everything back. Couldn't set up the tent because it was dark. And then we come all the way back to yours, we thought, let's just drink. And we got fucked, and we was just playing random truth or dare, like stupid shit, like headbutt the floor 5 times and like take a shot. But you and Paul dared me to drink the litre of vodka, you remembering it?
Mm.
And the litre of Baileys.
What the fuck?
And we didn't know that Baileys and litre counteracts and sets and hardens. And I drank it. And I Baileys, I was like, I feel fine. There was sick behind your sofa.
Oh,
you stripped me down, threw me in the shower. I was singing and swearing. You and Paul went upstairs and you had like this spray bottle of water. And I went upstairs and I had a towel around me. I was soaking wet, pissed, throwing up. I was like, you left downstairs. And I'm in your room and you're like, Patrick, calm down. You spray me in my face. I'm like, you want to fucking kill me? He's like, what? Because I was next to the can you remember it? I was next to the light switch. You can't, oh man! I was next to the light switch and you spraying me in my face. I was like, you want to kill me? You want to kill me? And you were like, what? And I can remember you and Paul laughing because I started licking the light switch, saying, you're going to electrocute me if you carry on spraying me. You're going to carry on.
You're there licking the light switch.
Licking the light switch, turning it on and off, and the lights going on and off. I was like, it's not fair, it's not fair. And he's like, what's not fair? He's like, you want to kill me? You want to see my dick? You want to see my dick? And I just remember flashing you like 8 times and you and Paul are like this distance away from me. And simultaneously I'm licking a light switch, getting sprayed in the face and flashing you. And you were just like, oh god. And I woke up. It's in the middle of summer. You and Paul were fine, you two.
Oh my god.
Fucking
That was the next day.
The next day.
On the
And I fell
trampoline.
asleep on the trampoline
It was bad.
for about 3 hours. And I woke up and all my front was white. I was like, I'm fine. And I turned around and I was like, I looked like a crab stick and it hurt.
It was the next day, innit?
I haven't drank Baileys to this day. I can't. It
Yeah,
sickens me.
Baileys.
Vodka as well, man. Vodka
Yeah,
fucks me off,
I
man.
thought I like vodka as well. Was it the same night though? Because I remember having like a hat full of Dayz or something like that.
Yeah, it was the same night with the day.
With Paul being naked, trying to strip.
Yeah.
Not strip.
Yeah.
He's there, he got it up with the hat or something like that. And he had to like, what, 15 or or something, 16.
Yeah.
And he had to like run down the street while
Yeah, with his sock. And he started.
And we're all there, innit? Walking behind him, giggling like little girls, and then they opened up the door. As soon as we opened up the door, like my mum just parks up, and she looks, I was just like...
And Paul's just got his knob in a sock, jumping down the street.
Was it in a sock?
Oh.
Unless his balls were out. So I remember that, like,
One
running upstairs.
He's got 3 socks on, he's got one on his dick and one on each ball.
I remember going like running upstairs and like Paul's like ass is literally in my face and like some balls like flapping between his legs, and it was not a nice sight. We were just running upstairs and like trying to hide or something like that, and then he got onto the bed and that, and then my mum came up and I can't remember other parts. But I remember like saying to you like right, we're gonna get Paul really pissed. And then like as soon as you went upstairs I went to Paul, right, we're gonna get Patrick really pissed. and that's what happened.
Yeah, I died, this is what happened.
I'm reincarnated.
Yeah, reincarnated into a beautiful butterfly boy. Because I'm the Google man.
And Flyingface on Instagram. I remember that happened to me as well, like, so we had a few like house parties there. I'm getting like so pissed, and I had to like get chucked into the shower and whatnot. Oh my gosh, and I had some people at the house, I didn't even know who the fuck they were. I didn't even know, but I was too like pissed to do anything. I remember some random pizza came and stuff like that, and I was just like, I'm all like, yeah, the pizza and all that crap. And then I remember like lying on my bed, and then like, there was these like 2 girls, don't know who they are, and two guys, don't know who they are. And then I'm like in bed, like still awake, and then this girl and guy comes in, lying on top of me, like making out and shit. Yeah, I know. And then I'm just sitting there like, I'm lying there in my bed while there's people on top like making out with me,
Yeah.
and I think to myself like, why am I saying anything? Like this is in my room, in my house, and this just happening to me right now. But it's crazy like what you allow in the past, because like that would not happen today.
In the past, it was the present.
What?
Peace be with you.
What? Where's Patrick? We just had an interview though. Patrick had like an interview with what are they called again?
Google.
DAIS.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce
What are
it.
they actually? What's their main thing like? What do they mean?
They're just trying to like support artists that they think need more recognition, but they've got shitloads, man. They've just started outreach into like mad lowbrow artists like Titty Bats and everyone.
Titty Bats.
Titty Bats is amazing. He's just this dude and he draws bats with 6 tits
Oh, I see.
and he's got a knife.
Nice.
Titty Bats.
I forgot to mention like Patrick's an artist. Fucking badass one. Probably the best artist I know, like in person, no doubt. And just got an interview.
Fuck, how'd you do LA? LA!
Is it in LA, the people?
New York.
New York.
New York. Not New York.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're like an internet thing, but they're like based in New York and shit.
So if you wanna send me some of the pieces, yeah, I can try to edit them on the podcast. I tried it last time. I put someone's art on there and then it came up, but it's just pure black, and I was like, so what the fuck? So if you watch it, I think it's with Martin or something like that.
Where are you?
Vegas Pro.
Fuck no, choose Windows Movie Maker.
Well,
That's what we used to use as a kid. I used to play with it.
that's the only thing like I thought that was out back then.
Yeah, man.
If not, I'll just put a link in the description for the interview. Do they have like a store or anything? Do they have like a store?
Not yet, I'm doing one. I'm currently like building my website and I'm just trying to get the stock done. Like I said, I was trying to just learn how to do digital drawings. Just practice, and I'm just going to throw a bunch of designs and stuff. At Flyingface. Instagram.
Flyingface.
Self promotion.
Look.
Also, that's my PlayStation now. Add me, people. Just play Tekken. I don't have it. I'm poor. I really want it.
What's like the goal for it? Football. Like for the store, like what you're gonna be providing, like
So gold. What?
what?
Good one. In the net. The football goal.
No, the store. Your Flyingface store. Have you got a website name or anything? Or are you still thinking about that?
What are you talking about?
What?
I don't know what you're on about.
You know, you said you'd bring out a store
When?
soon,
When?
and just not too long ago.
Didn't.
Right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Patrick's bringing out a store then. Soon.
Yeah, sorry. I
Wondering.
haven't had the sleep again. I feel like one crack one. It's this room and it's freaking me out.
Yeah,
It's fucking trippy, man. Awesome. It's like being in a kaleidoscope of love.
nice.
An orgy of acrylic. Paint. No, yeah, I'm opening a store. I just want to create stuff. That's it. Look, obviously, my goal is to just create and constantly create until I die, whilst earning enough to keep me creating and living.
Yeah, trust me. Definitely.
I miss Tawonga.
Yeah, I know. It feels weird without him.
He was the only reason I came.
I know, you've said it twice.
Invite me when he's here next time.
Try it. I said like Patrick's coming down and he was like, oh. Really, he was actually really keen to see it. You definitely have to have it on again if you want when Tawonga goes down.
No, I'll be on any time. I'm happy with it.
What shall we put him back up?
It's the end of the video. Fucking struggling with Tawonga. He fell over, man. He's come back from hospital.
Have you saw any Tawangas? Mandalas.
No.
Just some really nice stuff, man. There's like viral pens.
Really?
But it's just really nice type of shape.
Is that his Instagram?
Yeah.
I'll take it down after the film. After the film's finished. This is actually Transformers.
You sure you haven't touched any cracks?
Did you watch Transformers?
Huh? Yeah, it's in like the first. But then after that, I feel like it just went downhill.
I suppose.
What about yourself?
You dead to me. Transformers is the greatest movie trilogy.
Do you think? What do you think was the best one?
4.
There's 4
I
now.
don't know, there's like 7 I think. Pretty sure the 6th one's coming out.
Fuck.
You know, Transformers, bro. Dinosaurs. There's dinosaur robots.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were just taking
No, dinosaur.
He's taking the piss, right?
What's your favourite film? Come on, we've got to keep it moving. You haven't. I was really looking forward to coming on and seeing you in Tawonga and sitting in the middle like someone special.
Yeah,
but now I just feel like I'm as ordinary as Tawonga. And like every time I come on, you've got like some fucking
Quote.
shit, some quote. Yes,
That's your quote though?
you haven't spoke about that.
Oh yeah, this is the good
Every quote you get like, I speak about a topic, and then you speak about a topic, and then there's never any conclusion. It's just like, so what do you think about the subconscious, friend? Oh.
Yeah, we need to make a
You
conclusion.
need to make definite conclusions.
Do we?
Possibly,
Conclusion
or at least some arguments. Because every episode it's just like, but what about the conscience? And then it's, I agree with the conscience. It's like, I don't think I've seen one person argue a point.
Yeah, it's coming though.
Mm.
I feel it coming. Just gotta get some more guests on.
Me, we're fucking not looking forward to just disagreeing with everything. No matter if I thought it was correct or not.
Need Tawonga for it. Oh yeah, we're live streaming as well, I forgot to tell you.
Shit. Fuck. To who?
Everybody.
Everybody in the world.
We're on Facebook.
On Facebook right now?
No.
Oh.
We're on Busker. Right then, so subject, a topic. You wanna, let's make
How long's left?
Good topic. How long is left? One's life.
I'm dying.
I'm dying as soon as I'm born.
I'm grey and black inside. My body is filled with tar. My nipples rotate counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise is the backwards time.
Like 15 minutes.
I don't know, what do you think about sharks with knives?
They're fucking awesome.
Cool, isn't it? What do you think about llamas
They're
that...
fucking awesome.
Mhm. Wood that doesn't look like wood. What? Yeah, like metal wood.
They're fucking awesome.
Wood.
Fucking awesome.
What about a tripod that has 4 legs?
What?
Yep.
Tripod.
That has 4 legs.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's racist, isn't it?
I don't know.
What's your favourite which one of these is your favourite light?
The one in the middle. Is that your favourite movie, Transformers?
No, you're fucking stupid.
No. What's yours?
Transformers 2. Fucking love Transformers 2, man.
Did I say what mine was?
No, you didn't. That's why I haven't said mine yet. I'm the guest, I'll go last. I will. Write your movie down, I'll try and guess it. Go on, write your favourite movie down, I'll try and guess it. Write your favourite.
So I'm gonna write it down. We're gonna look and read it and try and guess it.
You.
How the fuck is that
You
work?
write the movie down of your favourite movie, and I'll try and guess it. Not.
You know what I mean though? Like, how can I guess it?
No, man, I'll write my favourite movie down and then I'm going to try and guess what my favourite movie is. Go on. I'll see you right boy. Remember when you had a DJ set
Dude,
and then you tried to make me rap about Mario?
no.
You was big. Very big.
I was big.
I was about to say you was big on beatboxing and
really?
Mario for some reason, and you kept on doing and we spent about 6 hours in the middle of summer in your front room in your mum's house, and you was trying to like work on like a little beatbox DJ set, and you was like, we'll record it, I'll mix the tapes, I'll beatbox the I was like, you rap about Mario. I was like, who the fuck do you think I am?
Wait, I don't rap.
Like, how do I? And then we actually attempted it, and then we gave up and went and played basketball with your mate Ricky,
Oh yeah.
and then you pushed me on the floor, and I was like, I've got a headache, I'm going home.
Why?
Because I had a headache, and I went home.
Wait, no. You had a headache, so I pushed you on the floor. How the fuck?
No, you pushed me on the floor, and I stayed lying down, and I was like, I've got a headache, and I went home. And you kept on trying to convince me to stay at yours, and your mum's like, take this paracetamol. I was like, I don't trust you, woman. So take this paracetamol, because you really wanted me to rap about Mario. I was like, oh my god! I was there for 2 days already. Like, I stayed the whole weekend, and then like, he doesn't remember anything about me. It's horrible.
Yeah, I do.
What does my annuals look like?
Your what?
My annuals.
Your annuals.
My annuals.
What the fuck's that?
My annuals.
Your annuals.
My annuals.
I don't know.
It's hot in this room.
Yeah, it is anytime. Oh yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, fucking right there, it's on, man. Shit.
I just did a little bit of drugs, so I don't remember a few things.
A little bit of drugs. I did a little bit of drugs.
Yeah, just don't know.
Hold on, keep it going.
I can't even think about my movie though. I don't know. It's hard. It's like asking me to pick my favourite colour.
What's your favourite animal? Animal.
A sloth.
Sloth. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
What about you?
Ferret.
Mm.
Ferrets are fucking cool, man.
Do they smell?
Yeah, but like it's the musk on them. Like a ferret or a sugar glider. Those dudes are
A
sick.
sugar glider.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that?
It's like the little fucking mouse with the big eyes and it flies at you. It's like that.
Oh,
They're sick.
nice.
Yeah, man. But a ferret, yeah, I want a ferret, and then I want to buy a big coat, and I just want to have my ferret on a leash, and I want to let him roll around my coat, and I just want to like sit on the bus, and some old lady's just like, sharp boozy guy here. And I'm like, no, it's a ferret.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
Bit like Darley with his alligator pet.
Oh, they had an alligator.
I'm sure it was an alligator. You're walking around like with an alligator. No, an anteater.
Oh, that's
Is it an
cool.
anteater?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you know about rogue taxidermy? Do you like taxidermy?
What's that?
Like stuffed animals.
I'm not really a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, like I don't agree with hunting animals, but I've got like a stuffed fox head
Mm-hmm.
and like paws, but they're like from ages ago, and the only reason I've got them is because they're battered. Like I saw them in an antique shop, and they were just covered in dust and ruined. I was like, that's sad. So I gave him a name, and now he's my friend.
What's his name?
His name's Lonsdale.
Why Lonsdale?
Because I lived in a bunch of flats called Lonsdale, and he was like the flat mascot. Yeah, he was cool.
Nice. How did he go about doing that?
I don't know.
Did he actually take out the skeleton insides and all that shit and just stuff it?
Yeah. A lot of vinegar and stuff and like prep it up. You ever heard of rogue taxidermy?
What, just like stuff off the road that they found?
Nah, not road. Rogue. Rogue taxidermy is have you ever seen it like when they get them standing up in like suits or something, or they'll like put two animals together? So that's road taxidermy, and it come about in the platypus, and the way it looks like a fucking retard.
I like platypus.
No, you don't. Prove it.
It's like a teddy of a platypus.
Fuck, you get a teddy of a platypus, man?
I don't know.
It's just a real platypus. That would be sick, actually.
I think they look wicked.
But yeah, when the platypus was first discovered, people sent it to scientists to examine, and the scientists thought it was a prank, and they was trying to look for stitching because they thought someone stitched a duck's head onto a dog.
Wow.
And then because of that, that's where road taxidermy come out, and people blend shit with all stuff like monkeys with octopuses and shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
It's cool, man.
Do you have any of that type at all? Or just
No, I want to get into it though.
Like making your own? How would you go about doing that?
You can take classes.
No way.
Yeah, man. How do you think other people get into it? And then just go, oh hi, I found a rat! You're stiff now! Sit on my wall.
What about arts? Have you experienced what other pieces do you like doing? Bar the pen and ink and digital. Have you ever done wood carving or sculpting or whatnot?
I love sculpting. The one thing I practice with, and what I need to get into properly, but it's so fucking expensive, is sculpting when you go on Forbidden Planet and the comic shops, and you see the big fucking mad statues and the models and stuff like that. Stan Winston School models. So all that stuff which is polymer clay, and then it's super sculpey and monster clay and everything, and it costs shitloads, and then you've got to get the tools and you've got to look after it and keep it at the right temperature, and you've got to I could spend hours just watching people sculpt with the tools and just fleshing it out from muscle.
It's amazing what people can do, isn't it? Do you have any logos at all for your Flyingface? So I was thinking, what about a sculpt type of logo or figures or something?
My logo, I want to make it, but in 3D. But my logo is pretty much just a face flying. It's on my Instagram.
Yeah,
it's the one where all his skin's falling off and his eyeballs flying out of his socket.
Damn, son. It's a good effect.
What's your favourite cartoon?
At the moment, Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Show us what you got.
Show us what you got.
Oh, I don't know, Rick. I don't know what it is. No, fuck you, Morty.
I keep trying to do his voice and that. It is, isn't it?
I can get it sometimes, but it's when I've drank a lot. You burp.
Yeah, you need some physical.
I don't know, Morty.
It sounds like it.
I need to get out of my house, Morty. 100 years, Morty. We gotta go, Morty. 100 years.
Sounds like it.
I don't want to, Rick. No, Rick. Please don't. I don't want to do this. Please don't hit me, Rick. No. Yeah, that's the one. Rick and Morty's fucking ace, man.
Yeah, it's brilliant. If I ever made something like that, that's what I'd like to do it like. That's what I want it to be like.
Just a piss take.
I love it. I can't wait for the new series to come out. Have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I loved it.
It's alright, isn't it?
It was just I started watching it when it first come out on Netflix, and just from the first title screen I was like, John Carpenter. It's just proper old school John Carpenter synth music, and I was like, this is the best. And then it's basically just the Goonies mixed with It and every John Carpenter film ever.
Yeah, it's a wicked mix. I'm expecting some big things from that. What's your favourite cartoon at the moment?
At the moment, I just finished watching the new series of Samurai Jack.
No way, is that still going?
Yeah, no, they made one last ever series and it just finished. No. It stopped when we was kids, innit? And then it's took a 15-year gap or something.
Wow,
something
so it's
that.
Is it coming back?
And then the guy was I'm making one last series and it's adult.
Nice.
It's sick.
That was back in the day. I feel like that's all we've got time for now.
That's
all we've got time for. Should have got like some top subjects to talk about, innit?
Fuck yeah!
We just went in like
bitching about people.
basically.
Oh yeah, the coin dick slapped Misha in the face in maths. Name drop, bitch! That'd be the end of the video. Keep that in. Keep me in. Just keep me speaking right now about this end of the video.
I can't edit that.
Yeah. No, just like keep, you know how I'm speaking now? About saying. just keep it all in.
Yeah.
End of the video, baby.
Thanks for watching, guys. We can't like rate, subscribe. Bye.
No, topic. Pussy ass bitch.
Keep that in there.
No, that's all.
Yeah, what the fuck's Tawonga at, man? Take the piss.